It's been said there's a fine line between collecting and hoarding, and I've been picking these up over the years and never actually put my whole collection together in one place. And as I'm looking at it, I think I may have gone a little overboard here. Yeah, this is my 2011 Cricket Attax collection, and I have definitely invested a good amount of time and energy collecting these. I wanted to share my collection now that I have put it all together and talk a little bit about my favorite parts of it. I've got some graded cards, some autographed cards, a few full sets, including a very high grade one, and then these are all extra cards I picked up, and you can kind of see these ones are pretty typical grade. Even just looking at the edge, you can tell a lot of those are somewhat damaged, if not very damaged. And if you look at all these are my higher grade ones. And I built a high grade set here, which I'm pretty proud of. And I've got a kind of second set here that I built that's in pretty good condition. And then I have just picked up players that I like over the years, and if I see someone that's got some lots available of different cards, kind of cherry pick the guys that I collect the most. And these ones obviously are not part of those lots. These ones you gotta pay up for. But yeah, wanted to just go through this collection. Not going to go through every single card, but we'll just highlight some of my favorite players from this set. Steve Smith, who I collect a lot of. You got Shane Warne in this set. I've gotten a couple of those graded. And you can see nice copies of cards in this set might get a 4 or a 5. It's very, very rare to get more than that, especially when you start getting to the foil cards, the silvers and the golds. I've definitely gone after the Virat Kohli. My best PSA grade is a 3 on the gold. I've got 5 on the base. Got some really exceptional grades here. There's only been 2 foil cards graded a 7 and 2 foil cards graded an 8, and this is one of the 7s. That's a prized possession. I've also got some other ones here. I've got the only 9. This is the only card in this set that's ever been graded a 9. This is the only 9. There are only 2 foil 8s. I actually don't have the 8 with me, but I have a foil Dhoni, silver Dhoni graded an 8. So that's a really nice one. And yeah, so just a set that's chock full of legends, because you've got the guys from the 90s kind of finishing off their career, like Dravid, Murley, Jawardine, Sangakkara, and then you've got guys at the start of their careers. So you've got rookie cards of guys like Mitch Marsh, early cards of Steve Smith, like arguably a rookie for him, end of Gilly's career, near the end of Warne's career, near the end of Simon's career. So just really a pretty incredible set of different players here, all that were playing in the IPL together. You've got rookie cards of some of the absolute greatest modern players. Ravi Ashwin, who's just retiring now from international cricket. Just an unbelievable bowler. I think maybe the best or second best bowler of this era, arguably at least. You've got this fella here who is the best all-rounder of this era. This is also his undisputed rookie card. So, picking those up is kind of a no-brainer for me. And yeah, I don't know if I ever had a goal to get this many copies of some of these cards. But it's been fun. So let me do a couple things. One, I want to go through my signed 2011 collection. I've got over a quarter of the cards signed, and then I wanted to just maybe spend a minute or two going through this set, which I imagine is one of the better condition 2011 sets that's out there. So that's taken me a lot of work to put together, and frankly, based on the condition of the recent cards I picked up, I could probably put together, at least for the base cards, another couple of near sets or full sets in similar condition to this. So yeah, not sure what I'll do with those. I think these are pretty rare, pretty hard to get in this kind of sharp condition. You can actually see the backs without corner damage. It's very rare to get these without white on the backs or small creases. So yeah, just very pleased with the condition of these. So this is my set here. I'll go through my autograph cards. I also want to show, I've got the different variations. There's a few errors and variations in this set that I'll show here as well. I think I've got the different ones. If you know of any others that I don't have here, let me know. Yeah, this is my set that I'm most proud of. I didn't put my highest grade Kohli in there just because I've got those ones graded. So if I really was building my top set, I'd have my PSA 8 of that. I've had my PSA 9 of the base. You can just see these are sharp. These foils don't have a ton of damage. Same with this. I put a low grade card in there just to fill the set out, but for the most part, I have my higher grade stuff in this binder. Brendan McCollum, for whatever reason, very hard to find his gold card. I don't know if someone bought them all up or what, or if it's just a scarcer card for some reason, but and there's a lower grade Kohli gold. So there's my top set, and like I said, I've got another set here that's in fairly nice condition. It was probably a nice condition set for me before I got a lot of these cards, and now if I was to build my second set, I'd probably swap a lot of these out. But yeah, let me do two things. Like I mentioned, I've got some variations here. So I'll pull over. This is what the normal Sachin base card looks like, and this is the variation. So at first it might not look like any different, but you notice a couple things. One, the master card is off of his shoulder, and number two, he's got a different pose in the back. So this is one of the worst condition cards in my entire collection, but it's very rare. It's hard to find these, so glad to have that. So that's the first kind of error or variation in the set. The next one, I think they made a mistake. Let me show you kind of what the difference is. I've got two copies of this one. Here is the normal background color for the Chargers. I think what they did actually is, you see the same last name. I think they must have used the same background and not made the change there. So anyway, that's that. And then one other variation that I haven't actually seen captured in TCDB or anything, but you can see the Chennai Super Kings logo is usually white. This one, they didn't fill in the white. So that's the other one. So those are kind of errors and rare variations that I was happy to add to my master set, if you will. And then the last thing I wanted to do is just show off my autograph collection here. So I've got my autographed Sachin gold. I've got my autographed Kohli. And then I've got this here stack of 50. I get a total of 50 cards in this set signed. So I'll kind of start with the best ones. And that's a really cool one. That's an Ashwin in really nice condition, signed rookie card. So got doubles of a couple of them, but for the most part, these are all unique. Started with my kind of better players at the top. Got a couple Tim Paynes, a couple Sean Marshes. That's a cool one. Again, some of these are pretty nice condition. That's a nice one. Got both these. I love his signature. That super cool. I think this might be Aaron Finch's rookie. I could be wrong. Foff. Mitch Marsh, signed rookie card. That's a cool one. David Warner, doesn't sign much. That's a cool one. Steve Smith, one of my faves. Got a couple Gillies. And then, so that's kind of my stars. And then I've got, a whole stack of players who I'm not as excited about, but it's cool to have, just signed cards. So that's kind of the extent of what I wanted to show here. Just say a couple more things. The 2011 set, ratings are always hard, but if you asked me what's the most kind of important or iconic set of the last 30 years, this would probably be my vote. At least the last, 25 years. Some of the future sets in the 90s were obviously really important. But, when you think about the Indian collector, a lot of kids grew up loving this set. A lot of collectors in India, kind of value this set above others. It's really, really hard to find these cards in nice condition. It can be hard to find certain cards like the Kohli in any condition, especially the gold. Almost impossible to find sealed packs. Unfortunately, I made some mistakes when I had opportunities to pick sealed packs up, and I still need to grab some of those, but there's a wrapper at least. But yeah, no, it's a really cool set to collect, which is probably why I've gone a little overboard. And I think I'll probably chill out on that. I don't know if I need to buy any more of these for a while. Maybe think about trading some of these for other stuff I need. I'm really going to try to limit my purchases this year to just the ones that are significant needs. I think this is a good representation of, I don't regret having 10 to 15 copies of key rookie cards. But do I really need that many? Probably not. So anytime I'm questioning whether it's a hoard or a collection, I'm going to slow down and really focus on the cards that are going to make a big difference in my collection. But hopefully you enjoyed that. Have a good one.